Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of my Wanderlust Reloaded mod pack. Last time we did a few things, and I've made a few changes in between now and then. I've left these in place, but I've moved those up there, because I still trod on them all the time when I'm coming back from mining and stuff. I've also been out and gathered lots of things, so we can crack on with our mod pack, starting with tedious but efficient. We have to collect iron powder, copper powder and tin powder, which I've now done so quite a bit of. Copper, iron and tin. And we can pick copper, tin or iron or quartz crystals. I'm going to go for tin because it's the stuff I've found hardest to find. So that opens up this quest, which we're going to do, which is grinding with metal. With this fire-folded iron gearbox, you can crank up your ore processing in the grindstone. Simply place it down and attach a maximum of 5 grinding stones to each gear, which is a bit overkill. So we need to make an iron gearbox. Which is 4 stone rods, which is just 2 cobble or 2 stone, 4 coloured stone by the look of it, and an iron gear, which, if you remember correctly, we actually got off a different quest earlier, which is why I picked it. So let's make up some stone real quick. Let's do it in here. We need 4. And what else? Oh, 4 coloured stone. Or 4 stone. Looks like I'll have to cook some up. While we're waiting for that, we'll pop some of this back in here because we don't need it now. Although I will actually keep some of this out and get it smelting. So go in there. Alright. I keep coming out of there to go to a workbench because I keep forgetting there's one in there. Now, was this the right way? Yes. We're getting a bit of lag there. Sorry about that. So we'll pop that in there. We'll claim another reward. So what we do with this is we need to break off the handle first out of the grindstone, which you do by just right clicking on it and it just breaks if there's nothing in there. And then we pop this on top, but I'm just debating whether to move it first. Actually I'll move it later. So this goes on top like that, and it's basically a 5-sided gear. So you can place other grindstones on this side, on top, and in front. But you have to leave one free because you have to spin it. Let's do this aluminium ore just to demonstrate. So it's just like the wooden crankshaft, but you can do it 5 different grindstones if you want. I think 1 or 2 is probably all you're ever going to need, but it doesn't break either, like the wooden handle, which is nice. So that's that. Let's have a look at what junk we got in these reward bags. Flower fertilizer. Oh, sand, that's going to be useful. This is one of the few things I can't find a lot of. And some pearl oysters. A node in a jar? No idea. Feathers, string, leather. And some tracks. Not bad. Like I said, the sand's going to be useful. Where are we? So I'll chuck that in there. Not sure about that. The rails can go in there. Everything else can go in here. Why did that not stack? Weird, I've noticed this sometimes, stuff won't stack. Nope. It's not having it. Anyway, we'll be using it soon. Oh, I left my pearl waster in there. No, not in there. In there. Alright, next thing. Oh, we were doing this. We're going to make the transformation core at the end of last episode, but I needed some dyes. Transformation. You need specific dyes, or what were the mystic petals? So you need red, orange, grey, yellow, lime green, green, cyan, purple and magenta. So I went out and collected a bunch of all of them. So red, orange, yellow, cyan, green, green, grey, this was really difficult to find, and purple. And to break these down into dyes, you need to first turn them into petals and then crush them with a mortar and pestle, which I'll make in just a second. Which I think is just a stone on a stick. 3 stone on a stick. I was close. Oops. Alright. So one there, one there, one there. And there we go. And then we just crush these down. I don't actually want to crush them all down. I made a mistake with the red one there. Because later on I'm going to need the petals when we get into Botania. So for right now we just need one of everything. I think that's everything. And then, oops, transformation. Nope, not transformation, transformation. There's red, orange, grey, yellow, green, green, cyan, purple, magenta. So let's say red, orange, grey, yellow, green, green, purple, magenta. There we go, transformation. And we have to make 4 of these. So gneiss cobblestone, raw gneiss, smooth gneiss, gneiss bricks. So what we do is, I don't know if it works in here, let's find out. Put that in, it does work in here. And it gives you claystone, cobblestone. You put that back in, it turns into gneiss cobblestone. You put it in again, and it's like cobblestone, and so on, till you get all the way back up to cobblestone. But we're going to take this because we need to make smooth. In fact, we have to cook it, don't we? So we have to make the raw, the smooth, and the gneiss. Which, if I remember rightly, you just keep doing that. No, you don't. There we go, the smooth. And what else? Gneiss bricks. Just put the smooth into the crafting table. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's as simple as that. So we're going to pick some blocks. That doesn't really matter which one, I don't know if I'm ever going to use them. Let's have some burgundy red. And that's that done. that doesn't open up any other quests, I don't think. So a little useful tool if you haven't got a chisel. It's easier to make, providing you can get all the dies, of course. And we'll just chuck these in here for now, because we'll be coming back to them later when we get into Britannia, probably next episode. Decoration blocks, we can chuck that in there. Oh, I also got some clay to get ready for sand bricks for the smeltery. I couldn't think what it was called. A safari net. It is a mystery. That's classed as random crap. So, we don't really need this grease. I'll throw it in with the decorations for now. We need a place to put all this cobblestone, I think, so what I'm going to make is a jabber barrel, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. A chest, 7 logs, and a slab. So I'll grab some of that. Oops. Make a slab or 2. Make a chest. And then it's that and that for the barrel. We'll just chuck this in the corner out of the way, I think. Actually, we'll put it here for now, because we'll probably be using a lot of cobble sooner or later. And I think I've got a couple of stacks in here as well, to free up a bit more space. Right, next thing is, oh, I might actually need them, maybe some wood. Funnily enough, I need some cobblestone, because we're going to get into weapons combat system. If you don't remember, these was what I was telling you about yesterday, where they occupy these 3 slots and these 3 slots independently. So we need to make a stone spear, a stone war axe, a stone dagger, a stone mace, and a hide shield. I'll start with the shield, which is just 4 leather and a plank. I've been out cow killing to get a bunch of leather. Not enough, but it's a start. So there's a hide shield. Stone spear. That's a wooden spear and a cobblestone. A wooden spear is just 3 sticks. Stone spear. What else? Stone war axe, stone mace, stone dagger. It's a stick and cobblestone. I'm gonna swear that's a different recipe in normal Minecraft, but maybe not. But it works. Stone war axe and a stone mace. These are all really simple to make. It's 1 of them, 4 of them. And the stone war axe is like a hammer, I believe. Almost. Alright, there we go. We can now pick a reward. I'm gonna pick an iron war axe, I think. Hold on, let me check. These have different properties on them. So this has armor penetration. This dazes the opponents, which I've used and it doesn't really seem to daze them that much. Stone spear has reach. Iron dagger has backstab. And faster attack speed. I think I'm going to go for the iron war axe for the armor penetration. Or I could go for the iron shield, but nah. That's opened up a new quest called Overkill, which requires me to kill 15 zombies, 10 skeletons, 5 spiders, and 4 creepers. And the only reason this is worth doing it is for that pearl right there. But we're not doing it right now. So let me show you how these work. Let's get rid of some of this junk. We can equip 3 in here, so we're going to equip the war axe, the mace, and the spear, because the dagger's kind of rubbish. And we'll equip the shield with the war axe, because that's probably what I'm going to be using most. Now, I need to sleep. There's one minor annoyance with this mod pack. If you use too much energy up, you have to sleep. It's like not a question, you have to sleep. If you've got full energy, which is that bed in the corner up here, if that's far to the right, I can't sleep until it goes down a bit. Like I said, a bit of a minor annoyance. So we've got these equipped now. We have to press the what's it called? It's called I've passed it. Oh, come on, where is it? Draw weapons. If you just start in the mod pack, this will be conflicting. I think it starts off as R. So change it to a different key so it doesn't conflict. So now that this switches between the weapons and the hotbar. When I'm on my weapons, I can't go through the hotbar, but I can scroll through the weapons, vice versa. So, if we equip the stone war axe, we've got the hide shield, so you can just attack, or you can right click and block with the shield. You can actually, one thing I can do, is you can actually put a weapon in there, and now I've got a dagger and a stone base. There's probably nothing but a sheep to demonstrate these on, but you never know. It could be an odd skeleton lurking under a tree. Let's go butcher some sheep. Let's show you each weapon. There's not much difference. This mace is supposed to daze. The sheep doesn't look that dazed to me. And the spear is kind of useful for creepers, because it has a bit of a reach. But that's it basically. And obviously you can make iron versions. I presume there's diamond versions as well, if you have the diamonds for it. Alright, so we're moving through this. Filling up with food. I'm going to need a new chest soon. What's our reward? Oopsie, this is the only trouble. I forget that I'm on the weapons quick bar. Berries, bush, and berries. Mallowberry bush, that's a new one. I'm going to need a garden soon, so it's probably going to be around here. So we'll just put these down here. Yeah, definitely going to need another chest for food. It's filling up fast. And speaking of food, that's actually going to be our next objective. So we're going to come out of here and go into food, and we're going to make all the Pam's Harvest Craft tools, which, if you're not familiar with, open up a vast possibility of all different foods you can make. Chopping board is this is what we needed the iron for, I remember now. fact, I might need more. I need some wood. Wood, stick, iron. Wood, plank, stick, iron. Plank. Plank, stick, iron. Chopping board. I've already got the mortar and pestle. What else? The pot. 4 iron and a stick. We have the skillet, which is 2 iron and a stick. Gonna need more iron. What else have we got? The saucepan. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Above each other. Is that everything? No, we need a bakeware, mixing bowl, and a juicer. Bakeware is 8 clay. The juicer is stone and a pressure plate, which is 3 more stone. Let's pop that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what was the other one? Mixing bowl. I think that's just wood. A stick and 3 wood. That's juicer and bakeware. That's our lot. We get some iron and another reward bag. And that's about it for now. We've got some different meats to collect, 5 of each. I'm a bit short on mutton and chicken. Some honey, some veg, some bubbles. We need to make a presser, but I think I need redstone for that. Or yeah, because we use piston. Fish trap. Those are kind of cool actually. Can we make them yet? Fish trap. We need a lead, which requires a slime ball or a glue ball, which I thought I got one of actually. I ran into a slime down in my mine, but it doesn't appear there, so I guess not. So what did we get as a reward? Acidic mulch. Does it have any uses? No, but it's something to do with botany, so we'll be using it in Britannia. Where we've got space. This is going to be kitchen stuff. And I think that's going to do it for another episode. It was short and sweet, but we got plenty of stuff done. Let's have a quick look at what we've got planned for next time. I'm probably going to get into this actually. I need to get a couple more flowers. Black and brown. Could have sworn I picked up black. And orange. And then I have to make the Lexica Britannia. And that's going to open up a bunch of Britannia stuff, including the mana spreaders and all that kind of stuff. Oop, Botania. And Petal Apocrypha 3 and all that, Living Wood, Rock, Living Wood. So we've got all that to look forward to in the next episode. If you've enjoyed this episode, give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.